Good morning, my loves. How are you today? Welcome to a day in the life of a normal person. With me, Tina. Hi, just your average, everyday, normal person that is awakening and connecting to Source and Guide like she always has, but on a different level. So I am a little off today. I'm not going to deny it. I think I don't know, I had some Ten of Swords stuff happen yesterday. Speaking of Ten of Swords, yes, we will be reading from my tarot deck today. This is my tarot deck, Modern Witch. It's the only one that I have. I'm learning let's see now. We are actually in the month of May. It's been 4 or 5 months maybe that I've been learning tarot, which is pretty significant time. So I'm really going to have to look and take a second and take a look at the calendar at specifically how long tarot's been a part of my life. Because even though I've been spiritual my whole life, man, did it blow the lid off of that. And also, the day that I am recording this, even though these messages are, of course, timeless. So, welcome to whenever you are here. It is truly, deeply an honor to be a part of this journey with you, and to share these messages. That's the thing. I should have done it yesterday. To be honest with you, like, when I do these messages for you, it's because I love connecting to Source. I love connecting to my intuition and doing my work being for others. Like, this is all I want to do with my life, and be able to deliver messages that people are reaching out for and help those that are reaching out. And I want them to know I'm here. Source is here, I should say. And I'm just a vessel. Oh, by the way, look at you guys. If you have been following me, look, no coffee today. Oh, I gotta give it a good stir. Hold on. This is my, today, as I was about to say, this is my, by the way, warm water with apple cider vinegar and honey. I don't have lemon right now. That's okay. All right. But yes, hi, today is Sunday when I'm recording this. It is the day of purple as well, and it is the day to honor your crown chakra, our connection to Source. Yay. Hey, you know what I need to do? Let's get this party started. Is it lit? These ones that I recently got are not staying lit very well. I'm going to let it flame it for a minute. Alright. Yes. I have already cleansed the space, but I do like this. Just aromatherapy is huge, you guys, to help with your divination process, to help with your awakening and your opening of your chakras, like a crown chakra. Okay, so how my messages work is, one, I have some fun facts to share with you. Actually, this is actually the only page of notes that I have today, you guys. It's maybe because I'm a little off and I couldn't get into my studies. Yesterday I did not get good sleep. Actually, yeah, 2 nights now. I don't know. It's just been really crazy. I don't know. We never ever stop growing. We never stop. And as long as we are human, as long as we are alive on this planet, there's always going to be work to do, okay? So I need you to not beat yourself up when something comes into your life that upsets you, that, like, hold on a second. I thought I already cleared all this energy and I already worked through all this energy. Why is this coming back up to me? This isn't against you. This isn't like you didn't do something wrong. Connect to Source. I'm going to go through some different ways of how we can do that. Ground yourself as well. To be totally honest with you, the healthiest pose, and I'll get to this too in a second, the healthiest pose for you to do is get in a sitting, excellent posture, a meditative posture. and close your eyes. Anyway, look, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. So we read my fun facts. It's supposed to be like a fun fact or two, but it ends up being a whole bunch of awesome downloads. I simply speak about the day, which is Sunday, and the date. May 2020 is when I'm recording this. It is 5/24/2020. We are just had our full moon, or our new moon in Gemini. And anyway, so remembering that time frame. So if you're like looking at this in the future and you look back at this time period, like what happened to you at that new moon phase. However, the message and things that you will hear during this are pertaining to what you need to know right now. Okay, I believe that you were divinely guided here, directed here. Like this is, if you want to call it fate or whatever. I don't like labels. I don't believe in labels. The labels that I use are simply for like your benefit. And if that label does not resonate with you, that's fine. Leave that for the other person, because this is just a general message for the collective. I pull multiple energies like weaving a tapestry. And each thread is from a different source, spirit, guide, angel. And so I let them come through me and for you, whoever you are out there in space and time. Okay, so after I finally get through the morning announcements, we'll pull some cards. And then we'll do a reading. And our current reading is Rob Bell's Love Wins. Alrighty then, I've wanted to read that book for a long time because I actually went to Rob Bell was my pastor. I was a member of Mars Hill Community Church in Granville, Michigan. And what an honor, what a huge transformation in itself. Then, oh my God, the smoke of this is so beautiful right now. Anyway, okay, so on that note, that me getting distracted from that smoke, you gotta keep up. It's like card jumping on a train. Also, it's again like the tapestry. And when you're in the middle of weaving a tapestry, yes, sometimes it doesn't look like what the heck. It looks just like a fractal of a mess. But trust me, the final product, all of this stuff, all gets weaved back together again, and it comes back together in a beautiful picture. All the puzzle pieces fit. Okay. I really and that's another reason why I absolutely get off on these messages, because it's mind-blowing every single time how everything connects. I could literally do these messages morning, like minimum of 8 days a week, hours a day, 5 days a week. I'd have no problem doing that. What a beautiful honor that would be to earn my pentacles in this earthly realm. That's the other thing, to feel bad for wanting to make money by doing what is gifted to you. Your special spiritual gift is what you are supposed to tap into to do your work on earth as a human. And so to be proud to get a paycheck from a job you hate, but to feel bad to ask for money from your creative gifts, whether you paint or you sing, you do tarot, you read palms, whatever it is you do. I don't care. You make jewelry, you pot plants, whatever. When you do these things, that is the way you are supposed to earn your pentacle. Feel bad for going to work and earning that fucking paycheck. Feel bad for collecting on the horrible government. And don't get me wrong, just trust me. I mean, I was a single mom, and the government is there for a reason, but you know what I mean? Don't read into anything I say. Seriously. All right, I'm getting way off track. Back on track. Oh, okay, so let's talk about the day of Sunday. Pretty cool thing that in Israel and Eastern countries, it is the first day of the work week. Ironically enough, the crown chakra is your first chakra as well. According to the international standards, there's this international guide, literally, it is the first day of the week. Just in more updated, like the Hebrew and more modern Christian and Western calendars, it's the seventh day, and it's the day of rest. It's always the day of rest, but it is the day of the sun. In the Hellenistic astrology, that's where it comes from, which this was a beautiful wormhole of information. During the Hellenistic period, which during the late 1st or 2nd century BCE. What does the E stand for? I forgot to look that up. Okay. Oh, you guys, you want to know though? I had a sudden revelation, actually before I started this message, that because my hands, you guys, someday I will be able to take care of my fingers. But because I was looking to see how dirty my fingernails again, because apparently I'm obsessed with that. No, it's like, that's gross. I don't want to be showing you my fingers and then having them be dirty. Anyway, my hands are super swollen and red, and the skin I can feel the inflammation in my cells underneath it. And it took me like over 2 days, 2 showers and a bath and washing my hands, like just rinsing and using pure soap. Pure, real, not anything close to what. Oh my God. Anyway, I have been scrubbing the habitat with chemicals. I was trying to do the natural way, but it takes so much physical energy. So I was like, okay, let's just see what the chemicals will do, if it's that big of a difference. And there was one in particular. But anyway, fact of the matter is, I'm a mess ever since then. Ever since then, I have been off as fuck. And I got angry even. I haven't gotten angry in a long time. Anyway, angry and sad and all the depressive feelings coming right back up again about certain things that are in my life. And I don't know. I mean, I know that it's not just the fact that I put chemicals on my body. But in my awakening process, that was one of the very first thing I did. I removed chemicals from my body, not in nor on. And huge transformation comes from that, you guys. If you are feeling any sort of block, the first 2 things I want you to get rid of immediately are fluoride and sulfates. Stop those 2 things and watch everything unravel from there. And stop taking medicine, for crying out loud, unless it's natural herb. Anyway, okay, back on tracks. So, the name of Sunday, sun, of course, the sister, I love this, what was it? The sister Manny and the brother Sol, S-O-L. Anyway, this began way back in Egypt, the Mediterranean area. It is the day of the sun, and most historical writings about it are in Greek and in Latin. It's just funny how as soon as the Roman Empire and the Catholic Church got their hands on this stuff, that's when things started changing. All right, so the color purple is the color of the day, which helps you open and balance your chakra, which helps you harness the energy of the sun, of the day. So if I didn't really, that's what I should have done, gone into researching the sun and its energies that you can receive from that. All right? But also, if you don't do that, you can most definitely surround yourself with the color purple. It is the hue of fragile flowers. It is calming and beautiful, like beautiful calming sunsets, grandeur, high ideals, devotion, peace, faith, patience, and trust. Your crown chakra is located at the top of your head, It is the color purple or white. It is the highest chakra, your first chakra. Our ability to connect spiritually, the inner and outer beauty, wisdom, and our connection to source. Pure bliss and clarity come from this when it is open and balanced. Excellent scents for aromatherapy are sandalwood, frankincense, lotus, and jasmine. The sound vibration that you can make to help activate it is Om. Om. You can just picture this beautiful purple lotus flower, glowing white, and its petals just bursting open, 10,000 petals bursting open like a crown at the top of your head, and just connecting you to that source. Oh, I love it. Excellent vibration sounds for this as well. Externally are 400 hertz binaural beats. Okay, so if this is blocked, a few things that you could be feeling are isolation, inability to connect to others, lack of direction, thyroid and pineal gland disorders, depression, insomnia, and headaches. These are just a few. So to help alleviate this, to help open it, to help balance it, activate, like I said, seated in a meditation posture alone is going to help activate this. Headstand, now just picture, like when I try to open up my my crown chakra, and I sit down, be sure to tuck your hip bones under to get your root chakra right aligned with your sacral chakra there. Giving you this straight line from your root chakra to your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra. You're going to want to tilt your chin just a little bit down. Okay? It's because that pineal gland, your third eye chakra goes from between your eyebrows to the back of your head, like right there at the base of your skull there. So it's like you want that to be a straight line, a balanced line, okay? And then your crown chakra, poof, open up. Beautiful. All right. So let's see. Also, the headstand and the tree pose are good yoga poses for this. So today if you are going to eat today, what foods to focus on are anything that purifies your body, cleanses your body, and if anything, if you ate correctly throughout the other days of the week, today is an excellent day for fasting. Honestly, even if you didn't, if you ate like shit, even better. Anyway, this is a day of fasting and detoxing, flushing out the toxins to boost our energy and to clear and focus our mind. We can benefit with lucid dreaming, acceptance, vision, clarity, wisdom, focus, and determination. That sounds like some good energy I need in my field right now. So, I'm going to read some affirmations to you guys. I want my voice to be your voice inside of your mind. You do not have to say these out loud. All right? If you want to, you are more than welcome to. I'll try to remember to pause in between if you feel like saying them for yourself as well. But take a moment and do your 4, 7, 8 breathing a second. Breathe in for a count of 4. Hold it there for a count of 7. Let that beautiful life force cleanse out your body and release then for a count of 8. Exhale for a full count of 8. All right. I go beyond my limiting beliefs and accept myself totally. I honor my body as the temple that nourishes my soul. I am divinely guided and inspired. I am infinite and boundless. I am raising my level of consciousness every day. I am open to receiving. I am one with all that is. I am connected with Source. I think like Source. I am willing to surrender to all that is. I receive help as soon as I ask for it. I am always evolving. I trust in the infinite possibilities. I am divine. I am the violet flame. I am. I trust. I am at ease. I am at peace. I am light. I am connected. I know. Beautiful. All right, kids. Shall we shuffle some cards? Okay. Yeah, today doing the coffee pot, man, I'm telling you what, I think it's done. And ironically enough, I've been talking about not wanting to drink coffee anymore. And I need to start detoxing today. Coffee is not on the list of things that helps cleanse your body. Man, so many things that we humans search for answers for. And we go to others, and we go to the internet, and we go to this opinion and that fact, and that opinion and this fact, and just... And it changes constantly. Look at what they knew for a fact 200 years ago, medically. Seriously? And you want to... I just can't imagine not having faith in Source. Even during my down times, even when I'm sad or angry or I'm confused and I don't understand why this energy is in my field right now. Well, obviously it has to teach me something, or I need to look at something within myself, a situation that I'm handling not correctly. I don't know. I don't know what it is within myself. But trust me, sometimes it's just about the other person and the fact that they have free will. You need to realize that. When people are shitty to you, it sometimes is about their own free will. I mean, it always is about their own free will, but I'm just saying, it's not because you did anything wrong or bad or you need your, mommy to correct you. It's for your highest good in all ways. So you just know that no matter what anybody dishes out to you, you can clearly say, thank you. Thank you for that. Because they just helped you evolve. They just helped you grow and be a better, stronger, bigger person and do more beautiful things with your life. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me that I am awakening, that I am no longer that way, and I never, ever will be again. I'm divinely guided. I don't need drama and bullshit in my life. This universe produces enough action. Let's see, let me look at my list. What right now we've got. Spirit says not to look because this just fell out. All right, Two of Pentacles. Here we go, kids. I think we need to put her up here. Do you want to take a little better look at her? Come on. Good morning, phone. There you are. Okay. Man, she's beautiful, isn't she? fun, actually. I really like her outfit. I mean, I couldn't wear it, but I think she's being really bravely beautiful. Like, she feels incredibly power and beautiful. Like, her entire world is in... It's very It's a lot of harmony in there. But I will say this, juggling shit. Trying to find the balance. Pentacles are of the earth, of the material world. What else do you have for us, Spirit? I'm so sorry. Man, you guys, I am off. Crazy, crazy stuff. No more chemicals. Good morning, Spirit. The Hierophant. Alright, so we've got the two at the bottom. We've got... Look at how her hair is like glowing. They could have just painted that hair anything, but her black hair is glowing. All right, man, that crown with the flowers. Come on, focus. There we go. She's not got a sword. She has that beautiful, but what is that? Baton with a diamond on it. Her tattoos are pretty badass. That is a major arcana. Wow. You're really gaining wisdom from all of the higher sources. You are tapping into, oh yeah, you are using your crown chakra for sure. You are tapping into all of the knowledge and wisdom that you have gained through being through life. You have learned the hard way through some things, but damn if you did not hold your grace and your beauty and reached your throne. And now it's time to talk and teach others. Wow. You've unlocked the key. You hold the keys. You hold the keys to unlocking this madness. What do we got? Oh my God. The Ten of Pentacles. Hell yes. Look what happens when you unlock. Holy crap. Holy crap, you guys. I'm so happy for you. All right, pentacles are obviously a coin. However, I personally like to say they are your treasure. Whatever your treasure is while on earth. However, your dream way of earning your pentacles, leaving your legacy of material wealth and abundance. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. The Fool. That's so cool. Oh my God. Come on, I want to see you. You're my favorite. Man. I love her. You guys, this is a really awesome message. Another major arcana, new beginning. All of that wisdom. Holy, I don't even know if I want to pull any more cards. Let's just talk about these and see if I need to clarify anything. You guys, I feel like this is because the Fool, here she is. This is her new beginning. That's where you're at. I mean, holy shit. All right, how about this? Let's do this. If the Fool is the carefree leap of faith, new beginning, where is it taking us? What is it leading us to? What is our leap of faith leading us to? What is our leap of faith? Oh. We are leaving indecision behind. We have become the star, and we can sit and watch our pentacles grow. achieving this Ten of Pentacles is almost going to seem effortless because we have done the work. We have balanced. We went from the Two of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. So whatever, oh yeah, and you manifested this with the new moon. That's for dang sure. And I need to take a look at what that moon. This is your energy, the beginning of last week, mid last week. This is where you were mid last week. This is what you've been trying to do throughout this weekend. Sorry. But the all right, sorry. Two of Swords. You guys, I'm so sorry. And no coffee. Chemicals in my body. I know cough. Find it funny. Two of Swords. You are very protective of your heart. Going within your mind. Seeking guidance through your intuition. You had a lot of emotional waters around you that you needed to block off for a little bit. Swords are your thought, your mind, your intellect, your insight. So to me, that blindfold is simply, yeah, you knew this is a 2 and this is a 2. This is more Gemini season energy. This is the Gemini new moon energy. So again, you manifested this to burst into life very, like literally, because, oh my God, the star. Okay. You are the star, obviously. You have stripped yourself raw and real and down to nothing else. Nothing else on this planet matters anymore, except for your relationship to it, honestly. You have the 7 stars represent your chakras, which you've been working on keeping aligned. And you know that this connects you, the brightest star of the universe, to Source. This is connecting what is inside of you, which is overflowing bountifully. Your cup overfloweth to the point where you have to have pitchers of water. And not only can you, wow, your own inner being nourishes your world, your emotional world, your, pentacle world. You are extremely well balanced. And again, like the Hierophant's dress on the bottom being tannered and her being down on one knee like that to get the job done. It just shows me that you have not, and then even up here, the transformation work that you did up there to where you put down your swords, you took off the blindfold. You maybe had a little bit of rest time for just a second to reestablish your, thought process. And then today's a new day and you wake up and, and you're beautifully balancing those pentacles now. You're making what was inside of you. You took it. You took your thoughts and your imagination and your insight and you brought it into the physical world. Bam. Holy shit. And, oh, yep. And here's the thing. Because of your abilities in your wisdom and all of the experience that you've gained, like, see this old lady even here too, like, you were maybe once this single mom with a kid or something like that and looking for love and trying to meet. Now you're just this old lady enjoying the dogs because you've been there and you've done that. You have earned all the pentacles. I love the fact, look, they have these little stars by her, the old lady. You are magical. Yeah, see them all in there? Oh my gosh. And 10, that's all the pentacles. That's all of them. This is all of your wishes come true. This is the best new beginning you could possibly imagine in your dayest of dreams. The sun. Sunday. Holy shit, you guys. This is all so very much for right now. Anyway, so fact of the matter is, you honestly, your garden is growing so beautifully and so abundantly and so fast. 7 is actually too. That's a lucky number. I love that. Man, the Hierophant, the Fool, and the Star. These resemble your major life events. This is not something that's just going to go in passing. Like you're going to lose it eventually. Like the rug's going to be taken out from underneath you once again. Like somebody that you trusted is going to we lost a little light. Take it from you again. No, 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 no. These are your pentacles. These people are only here because you have allowed them here. People do seek you out for wisdom. People are turning to you because they see that you have the key. They don't focus on the fact they see your keys. They don't give two craps about. They see the tatters. They don't care. They're not judging you on that. They see your throne. They see where you've been. They know that your wisdom and your knowledge is divinely guided and earned. Like it is legit. This isn't just a passing, fleeting opinion that can change. This is source leading you 100%. Like even your companions are cheering you on. The dog is howling at the moon. Like, woohoo! She's listening to her binaural beats, I bet. I think we're going to stop here, you guys. I really, really like this message. Let me read. So, I want to really read the Two of Pentacles. You're experiencing all the busy challenges of everyday life and handling it gracefully. You're in sync with the rhythms of the world, and every movement and decision feels like a perfectly orchestrated dance. As long as you're adaptable and flexible, you'll be able to continue this dance. Yay! Look, she looks like she's dancing too. That's amazing. Let's look to the Hierophant a moment, okay? And then I'm going to read the Star, and then we're going to read Love Wins. The Hierophant is the number 5. As students, we learn from the past and from others. It is the Hierophant that calls us to unlock our psyche and hidden potential through diligent study. She is wise in her guidance, helping us discover new things we could not have found alone. As students and disciples, we kneel at her feet, listening to her stories and lessons, and if we do so, we may be able to find the lock that fits the keys crossed at her feet. All right, like I said, like at one point in time, you might have been that single mom. You might have been that young guy out trying to venture on his own and meet somebody new, going out on new experiences. Those two sitting there. But I believe you're the Hierophant now. You're obviously taking that. Anyway, okay. Look to the past. Read books. Find a community of both differing and worldviews. And familiar ones. Differing worldviews and familiar ones. Find the passion within you and the hunger to know more. Nothing is created in a void, and you can enrich yourself by finding communities and collectives. That's not true. There's a lot of stuff that's created in the void, like your connection to source. I think they just mean never stop learning. You can enrich, like don't have your knowledge and your wisdom. Don't think you already know it all. And don't think that you're so done with awakening and your ascension process. You will never, when you are done with your ascension process, you will receive the death card and only the death card. And there will be no more cards after that. That is not a new beginning. That is death. Anyway, find the passion within you and the hunger to know more. Find communities or collectives that help to structure your study. Learning new things can open your mind to new pathways and possibilities. Apparently it leads to 10 of Pentacles. That's amazing. Shall we read the Fool? I think we should. The grand adventure begins. The fearless fool with her devil-may-care attitude is ready to take the first steps toward the unknown. Pure passion and optimism fuel her as she dances to her music. She has very much got her crown chakra balanced and open. Pure passion and optimism fuel her as she dances to her music, to joy itself. She doesn't know what lies beyond the cliff's edge, but she's left behind her life in the city. Goodbye to normalcy, to routine, to the structured life she'd had within society. She fully trusts her instincts to carry her beyond the ordinary. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Now is the time for you to start your journey because you're ready. Be spontaneous and let your wildness run free. Don't look back in fear. Look ahead and up to the sky and sun, and let your instincts guide you. You've got this. That is so beautiful. But I did say I was going to read the star, didn't I? I want to end there. It's so awesome. Darkness has turned into light, and the star is peaceful and connects in her nudity. Look, you do have the sun card and the, like, you know what I mean? Like, you have the Fool and the star. It's like day and night. Wow. You've worked so hard for all that you've had, and you've been through so much life experience that when this new foundation comes in, when this Seven of Pentacles starts growing like that, like it's total. Look at, she's wearing her same dress. So again, yes, it's similar, only more comfortable, much more comfortable. Oh my God. It's because Source has noticed what you've done with yourself becoming the Hierophant, and you've paid your karmic balances, you've done the work within, and now it's not even, look at how now she's just got her arms crossed. She's just, and it's not even in defense or protecting of her heart. You know, her heart's wide open. She's just chilling. She's relaxed. She's willing to work. It's not that she's being lazy in any way, shape, or form. She's got her pot in her hand. She's ready to water. But everything is just magically growing right before her eyes. Wow. Wow. Okay, the star. Darkness has turned into light. The star is peaceful and content in her nudity. She has been born anew and became stronger from her trials. She is free and unburdened, not trying to balance or control anything. Nice! Oh my gosh! Oh, but is happily pouring her cups full of life, energy, and love out into the world. The abyss, symbol of creativity and inspiration, flies high above the sky above her, and the stars shine brightly for her. Despair is turned to hope. Your wounds are healing, your scars are fading, so bask in this time of peace and serenity. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. What did I just say? Holy shit. You've already done the work. Wow. Let yourself be free and accept these calm moments. The earth and everyone around you will rejuvenate you, comfort you, and fill you with joy. Look at this. See how the choppy waters are in the beginning, but she calms her waters down in that background. Gosh, I'm going to have to really look into this lighting situation. All right. You are a shining beacon of possibility, so dream big and wish upon that shooting star. That's for you. All right, we are in chapter 2, page 40. So when the man asks Jesus how he can... Rob Bell's Love Wins. When the man asks Jesus how he can get eternal life, Jesus is... Oh, just so you know, don't think this is a Christian message. I mean, I'm doing tarot for crying out loud. So I hope you've gathered the fact that I'm pretty wide open when it comes to the theory of religion. A message is a message. Words are powerful. No, like, literally. Just listen. Okay? Jesus was a real man just like you and me, and we can tap in just the way he did, and that was his point of being here. So when the man asks Jesus how he can get eternal life, Jesus is not surprised or caught off guard by the man's question, because this was one of the most important things people were talking about in Jesus' day. How do you make sure you'll be a part of the new thing God is going to do? How do you best become the kind of person whom God could entrust with significant responsibility in the age to come? The standard answer was, live in the commandments. God has shown you how to live. Live that way. The more you become a person of peace and justice and worship and generosity, the more actively you participate now in ordering and working to bring about God's kind of world. You are more in tune with Source. To create your own world. Wow. All right. The more ready you will be to assume an even greater role in the age to come. But Jesus is aware that something is wrong with the man. Rich people were rare at that time, so there is a good reason to believe that Jesus knew something about him and his reputation. Jesus mentions not 5, not 6 of the commandments. Mentions 5, not 6 of the commandments about relationship with others. He leaves out the last command, which prohibited coveting. To covet is to crave what someone else has. Coveting is the disease of always wanting more, and it's rooted in a profound dissatisfaction with the life God has given you. Coveting is what happens when you aren't at peace. The man says he's kept all of the commandments that Jesus mentions, but Jesus hasn't mentioned the one about coveting. Jesus tells him to sell his possessions and give the money to the poor, which Jesus doesn't tell other people because it's not an issue for them. It is for this man. The man is greedy, and greed has no place in the world to come. He hasn't learned yet that he has a sacred calling to use his wealth to move creation forward. How can God give him more responsibility and resources in the age to come when he hasn't handled well what he's been given in this age? Jesus promises him that if he can do it, if he can trust God to liberate him from his greed, he'll have treasure in heaven. The man can't do it. So he walks away. Jesus takes the man's question about his life then and makes it about the kind of life he's living now. Jesus drags the future into the present, promising the man that there will be treasure in heaven for him if he can do it. All of which raises the question, what does Jesus mean when he uses the word heaven? First, there was tremendous respect in the culture that Jesus lived in for the name of God, so much so that many wouldn't even say it. It is true to this day. I occasionally receive emails and letters from people who spell the name G-D. In Jesus' day, one of the ways that people got around actually saying the name of God was to substitute the word heaven for the word God. Jesus often referred to the kingdom of heaven, and he tells stories about people sinning against heaven. Heaven, in these cases, is simply another way of saying God. Second, Jesus consistently affirmed heaven as a real place, space, and dimension of God's creation, where God will and only God's will is done. Heaven is that realm where things are as God intends them to be. On earth, lots of wills are done. Yours, mine, and many others. And so at present, heaven and earth are not one. What Jesus taught, what the prophets taught, what all of Jewish tradition pointed to, and what Jesus lived in anticipation of, was the day when the earth and heaven would be one. The day when God's will would be done on earth as it is done in heaven. The day when earth and heaven will be the same place. This is the story of the Bible. This is the story Jesus lived and told. And it's written at the end of the Bible in Revelations 21. God's dwelling place is now among the people. Life in the age to come. Ooh, my God, you guys. And now people wonder why I can be so lighthearted and happy and carefree about this coronavirus shit. Because guess what it's bringing? Source into the reality. We're going to keep manifesting shit. We're going to keep doing this, you guys. We're going to keep awakening. And we're going to pull that source energy right down to this planet. What a beautiful world. Anyway, all right, my loves. That is all for today. You be blessed. Communicate with compassion and watch joy flood through your life.